He was standing outside a luxury hotel in Manhattan wearing torn sneakers and a hoodie that looked like it hadn't been washed in days. When security shoved him away, nobody noticed the black card that slipped from his pocket. Except one woman. And that single moment would change both of their lives forever. Her name was Sloane Mercer. 32 sharp, composed, the kind of woman who could walk into a room in New York City and make billionaires sit up straighter. She worked in private wealth consulting, managing portfolios for clients who owned penthouses in Miami, vineyards in Napa Valley, and tech stakes in San Francisco that most people couldn't even pronounce. On paper, Sloane had everything. A high-rise apartment overlooking the Hudson. A polished life. A future mapped out in clean, predictable lines. But beneath all that, she was tired. Tired of fake smiles. Tired of people who only respected power. Tired of a world where kindness felt rare. That morning she stepped out of the Four Seasons in Manhattan, heels clicking against marble, already late for a client call in Boston. That's when she saw him. He didn't belong there. Not in front of a hotel where Bentleys idled and drivers opened doors with white gloves. He looked misplaced. Mid-30s maybe. Unshaven. Eyes tired but sharp, watching everything. Security had already clocked him. "Hey, you can't stand here," one guard snapped. The man didn't argue. Didn't beg. He just nodded and stepped back. That's when Sloane noticed something strange. He wasn't looking at the hotel. He was watching people. Carefully, quietly. Like he was studying them. Then it happened. As he turned to leave, something slipped from his hoodie pocket. A sleek matte black card. It hit the ground softly. No one else saw it. Except Sloane. She hesitated. Just for a second. Because something about this didn't add up. That card, it wasn't normal. She recognized it instantly. Ultra-exclusive, invitation only. The kind of card that people in Silicon Valley whispered about. Her instincts kicked in. "Sir," she called out. He turned slowly. Suspicious. "You dropped this," she said, holding up the card. For a split second something flickered in his eyes. Shock. Then it disappeared. "Thanks," he said quietly, taking it from her. His voice didn't match his appearance. It was calm, controlled, educated. That's when Sloane realized. This man wasn't who he looked like. She should have walked away. But something held her there. "Are you okay?" she asked. He studied her now. "I'm fine," he said. "But you don't look fine," she replied. A pause. "Most people don't ask that," he said. "Well, I'm not most people." A black SUV pulled up. The driver stepped out. "Sir," he said. "Sir." The man glanced at her one last time. "Thank you." Then he got in and drove away. Weeks later she saw him again. This time in Los Angeles. Not in a hoodie. But in a perfectly tailored tuxedo. "My name is Cashin Vale," he said. One of the most powerful billionaires in the country. He had been testing people. And she was the only one who passed. Hi friend, before we continue the story, kindly tell us where are you watching from and what time is it over there, and hit that subscribe button now so you won't miss out on next story tomorrow. Thanks. Let's continue. Sloane didn't feel proud. She felt conflicted. "You think kindness is something you reward?" she asked. He didn't answer immediately. "I thought I understood people," he admitted. "But you proved me wrong." Weeks later he offered her something different. Not money. Not luxury. A chance to build something meaningful. A foundation. Helping real people in cities like Washington, D.C., Boston, Seattle, Dallas, Miami. She hesitated. Then accepted. Because for the first time, her life felt real. And maybe his did too. Because sometimes, the most powerful thing in a world full of billionaires is the person who treats you like money doesn't matter. And the truth is, you never really know who you're being kind to. Until it changes everything.